guys, Stephanie here, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons you should absolutely not move to San Antonio, Texas. Starting with reason number 1, the weather. Now, I know you've heard about the weather, that it gets pretty hot in the summer, but we have mild winters. Well, let's be honest. We have ridiculously hot summers. Basically, from June to August, you're going to be running your AC 24/7. And unlike the West Coast, it doesn't get cooler at night. In fact, it's like a sauna all day, every day. We've had 100-degree temperatures for a record 40 days in a row, and it is hot. So, give you an example, my parents came to visit me in August about 10 years ago, and they've never been back. I'm not kidding. So when they say it's hot, they're not kidding, it's hot. Another part of the weather they don't really talk about is our crazy thunderstorms. I would say most of the roofs have been replaced in San Antonio because of our massive hail and hail damage. So let me give you an example. You know how they say everything is larger in Texas? Well, this includes the golf ball size hail. So imagine every one of your neighbors standing at your house and at your car just throwing golf balls at it as hard as they can. Yes, that's what it is like once in a while when we have some of these severe thunderstorms. So they're beautiful, they're exciting, but yes, they can bring some massive hail, and you will have to carry hail insurance. Highly recommend it because it's a chance that if you don't get your car in the garage at time, you don't want to run out there because it will bonk you in the head and you may not, you might find yourself in the ER. So weather is definitely the number 1 reason. The second reason for me would definitely be allergies. Like right now we're going through a pollen season. Everything is yellow. Our house is yellow. Everything has a yellow tinge to it, and it's about a month long. So when things start to drop, it's all over your lawn, all over your garage and your driveway. It's everywhere, and it's just this yellow stuff that just, it's not good. And so if you have allergies and you're allergic to it, it makes it even worse. The other allergies that we have is cedar. So we call it cedar fever here. So if you are allergic to cedar, it can be really tough. So you know how you might have an average cold that may last from 4 to 6 days? Cedar fever can last for up to 3 to 4 weeks. So this is where you feel puny, you don't have any energy, you don't sleep well. And yes, there are some remedies out there, but it does happen. And if that doesn't get you, guess what? We also have molds. So the molds will get you. If you're not allergic to the pollen or the cedar, just wait, we got something for you. Mold will take care of that. So if you have allergies, definitely they will probably be enhanced here. I moved from California 25 years ago, never had an allergy in my life. When I moved here to San Antonio, I literally was sick for almost a month because my body was just like, what happened? So now that I've acclimated to it, it's not so bad, but they definitely still come. Just swipes out your energy, makes you feel groggy, but it is a real thing. The third thing you have to consider is traffic. Because we've grown so fast, our infrastructure just doesn't know, it's just not kept up with the people that have moved in here. So even though our main veins like IH10 is about finished, 281 is about finished, when you look at our outside loop 1604 that kind of connects us to everything, there is most areas where it's 2 lanes. I'm not kidding you, 2 lanes. So every time I come from, the east to west, I am stuck in traffic trying to get off at Northwest Military or back to I-10, it is always backed up. The 410 over by Alamo Heights, backed up. So there is definitely a lot of traffic here. It is not like it used to be, so everything that used to take about 20 minutes to get to, you can add another 15 minutes to that. So definitely that would be a massive one, is traffic. If you think you're moving to a town to get away from it, think again, that's not gonna happen. The 4th reason I think that San Antonio is not for everyone is because the people here are just not in a hurry. So even driving, anywhere you wanna go, no one exercises the left lane. That doesn't really matter. The left lane's there in some people's mind to go slower. So when usually you're supposed to use that as a fast lane or way to pass the other, cars, not in San Antonio. That lane is reserved for, I really don't know what, maybe going the slowest. It can be very frustrating. No one is ever in a hurry to go anywhere. So if you have something to do or somewhere to go, you're not gonna get there in a hurry. Trust me on that. The other thing I've noticed is even just the businesses are slow. Like I went and got my nails done in Houston yesterday. It took me 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Here in San Antonio, 2 hours. And trust me, I've gone through a lot of nail techs. Every one of them, no one's in a hurry. So if you're like a fast pace, San Antonio is definitely not for you. And the fifth reason you should just totally avoid San Antonio is because of our property taxes. Yeah, everybody loves our houses. Wow, you can get so much for so little, especially if you're coming from the West Coast or Washington, D.C. or somewhere where the prices are high. That's a great thing. However, you're not considering the average 1.97% taxes you're having to pay on property taxes every year. So you could buy a $400,000 house and you're paying minimum $7,800 a year in property taxes. So that will take your mortgage up at least $500 a month. So that would be the fifth reason I would say if you don't want to pay property taxes, definitely if you move here, don't buy a house, get an apartment, do something like that because the property taxes will get you. So those are my top 5 reasons. If you're okay with the heat, the crazy thunderstorms that we have here, you have somebody that can help you with your allergies, you're not in a hurry to get anywhere, and you're okay with traffic, then come on over here. We would love to have you. But you need to know the truth behind San Antonio because all the videos I'm seeing are a little skewed, and I'm here to give you the real on what's going on in San Antonio. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button or subscribe. I will be posting new videos every week, and you could take a listen. And if you want me to post anything else about San Antonio, I'd be happy to do that. But these are my 5 reasons why, if you can't handle this, don't even bother coming. Thanks so much for watching.